has traveled his way to my heart and yours. Dr. Greg Postel. Dr. Greg, take it away.
Reynolds, thank you very much. You know, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we got the storm, right? That everybody wanted, I think. Maybe not. It's kind of going to bring a lot of rain, unfortunately, a wet Christmas for much of the East Coast. A little bit of white thrown in there, we think, in the Great Lakes and perhaps upper Midwest for a few inches of snow. I think one of the big stories with this is going to be the amount of wind that is associated with this. Wind bag, powerful low pressure, bringing in a warm south wind out ahead of it and a cold, I would say a cold, somewhat snowy wind on the back northwest side of this. So, you know, watch out if you live in Chicago, Indianapolis, Columbus, Detroit, Madison, Milwaukee. A couple of inches of snow and wind-driven snow at that are likely on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, guys, the thing pulls on out in Canada pretty quickly, and we're left with a much better travel day. I would say the harder day will be Wednesday, Christmas Eve. Now, here's one of the reasons why it's mostly rain, certainly for the eastern side of the storm, is because the cold air and the moisture never play together. There's a somewhat sharp distinction between where the moisture is going and where the cold air is. There is some overlap, right, back out in here, but not much of one. It's on the northwest side of this that you got your best shot at snow. But again, I think the biggest story with all this is the wind and the effect on travel it will have on Christmas Eve and early Christmas Day. And then by Friday, the whole thing is gone. Now, if you're hoping for some news that maybe the forecast will change, if you go back, say, the last 5 days on where the models have placed this Christmas Eve storm, it's been essentially in the same spot. So whether or not the storm goes this way, or this way, I think it's going to be wet times for the east and maybe some snowy here times in parts of the upper Midwest and Great Lakes with some wiggle room there in the forecast. Stay tuned for that. Alex, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Dr. Postel. Well, holiday travel in full effect, whether by land or sky, millions headed to their Christmas destinations. We'll tell you how the weather could impact you.